If you're experiencing intense pain in your back, well, you are not alone. At some point in our lives, 80% of Americans will seek expert help for that back pain. Well, here to outline the 7 cardinal rules to help fight the pain is the author of The Younger Next Year Back Book, Dr. Jeremy James. Good morning, Dr. James. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well, JJ. How are you?
I'm well. I do have a little lower back pain, which I'd love to talk about with you later. But
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's flesh it out. The whole body plan for conquering back pain. You and Chris Crowley actually joined together to write this book, gathering up years of research and information. What do you want people to know?
The overall concept of the book is that most back and neck pain is caused by our behavior, the way that we live our lives, the way that we sit, stand, work, play. And only by changing that behavior and learning new ways of moving can you permanently rid yourself of back and neck pain.
You know what I love about what you just said is there is hope that we can actually affect our behavior and alleviate some of this back pain that we're all dealing with, all of us, for so many different reasons as well. Can we talk about some of the main causes or the most common causes of back pain for people currently in the U.S.?
Sure. The most common one in the U.S. is sitting. So a lot of people spend a lot of their days sitting, and that does a lot of things to the back. One of the main things it does is causes the very powerful muscles in our buttocks, the gluteal muscles, to atrophy. And we need those muscles to do a lot of things like lifting, moving, walking, etc., getting out of a chair. And if we don't use them to do those activities, our back pays a terrible price for it.
Did you hear that, America? We've got atrophying gluteuses. We need to stand up and use
right.
them. I love that you mentioned sitting first. Actually, there's a lot of conversation going on throughout offices, throughout culture right now that sitting is the enemy. Here at my station, 2 of us, myself included, have gotten standing desks. What are your feelings on those?
So standing desks are a great improvement over sitting all day. The key is movement. So you want to shift positions every 15-20 minutes so that the same part of your back isn't bearing the load of your body weight. So the great key to all of this is movement, and a standing desk is great because it keeps you moving. It keeps you on your feet. We tend to lean from one side to another, and that keeps your back from being under a sustained load. We talk about that quite a bit in the book.
Excellent. Yes, a great tip. Thank you for that. Can we touch on the 7 cardinal rules that you've established in the book to help fight back pain?
Sure. So the 7 cardinal rules are humorous little rules that try to accomplish 2 things. One, we try to teach readers the common everyday movements and activities that they're doing that keep their back in a state of aggravation, and how to change those to back healthy ways of moving and living. Second, the rules try to teach you the basic exercises that you can do in your own home that are fairly simple to establish strength and endurance in the muscles that support the spine. That's the muscles in your core and in your buttocks.
Excellent. Yes, a little bit of core strength. It's interesting because some people do treat back pain with a light, like a Pilates or an ab workout of some kind. It can help kind of take some of the pressure off the back. Isn't that right?
That's right, and the concepts that we teach in the book can be applied to most exercise programs. So Pilates can be great if you understand the basic concepts that you have to understand for a healthy spine. There's a few in the book that can be applied across almost any exercise activity.
Well, kudos for you guys for touching on this in this way. I know that, you know, so much of back pain, well, first of all, there's a tremendous amount of money spent on it, but so much of back pain is dealt with through medications, and there are other ways. It sounds like you guys are touching on that.
That's right. That's right. In the end, it's up to you. You got to change your behavior, you got to rebuild your body, and you have control over it.
The old personal responsibility. Thank you so much, Dr. James.
You're welcome, JJ. Thank you.
Dr. Jeremy James' new book with Chris Crowley, The Younger Next Year Back Book, the whole body plan for conquering that back pain forever. It's available now at bookstores near you. For more information, you can visit the website right there on your screen. Workman Publishing is a proud sponsor of the Las Vegas Morning Blend.